Welcome to Not So New News. Come along with us as we discover an Appalachian time gone by. Today's article comes from the town of Whitesburg and appeared in the Letcher County's oldest newspaper, the Mountain Eagle. Volume 2, Number 16, dated December 17th, 1908. Page 3 is not named and continued in today's reading. News and Miscellany. Christmas! Oh, well, Santa will soon come and bring us a lot of extra expenses that it looks like we'll have to bear or bust. But God bless the happy children that play around our door and make life one continuous round of hard work. Their prattle will soon cease, and who would not sacrifice a few dollars, though they cost many hours of toil, to hear one happy, heartily laugh from them on Christmas morn. Circuit Court convenes Monday, January 11th, 1909. Remember, G.G. Wright's school begins January 4th. Our jovial friend John Richardson of Pine Top was here. Christmas goods, Santa's goods, all at Lewis. B. Fields is accommodating and will appreciate your trade. See ad Blair and Fields. Many teachers came back to town Monday and went back happy. Santa will get the money. The big school here begins on January 4th. Better see Judge Lewis or Mr. Adams and arrange. The premium corn proposition grows more popular daily, and some beautiful ears have arrived. Dr. Fitzpatrick and attorneys Hayes and Fields returned from Frankfort and other points Sunday. H.C. Cottle, Roxana, sends the Eagle to Levi Eldridge at Freestone and Henry Eldridge at Hilda. Charles Collins, who can do anything, is concentrating a walk on east side of the bank building, fronting the door of the new drugstore. Miss Mayne Perry, the charming music teacher, leaves for her home at Big Stone Gap tomorrow to spend Christmas, accompanied by Miss Effie Salyer. Hiram Williams says he does not care about his coin and sack, which someone found in the road above town, but would like to know who was so hard up or so dishonest. Mrs. Polly Fields, a very estimable old lady, widow of Moses Fields, died at the home of her son-in-law, J.F. Banks, on Big Cowan. She leaves a large circle of relatives and friends to mourn their loss. Our old and highly honored friend, J.P. Dixon, is a candidate for assessor of Knott County, subject to the Democratic primary to be held in April. Jerry was an assessor of this county for 5 years and made a good one, and we bespeak for him good swimming in our sister county. In this issue on page 1 appears our own home circle. As stated, we propose to make this a permanent part of the Eagle, and while it would cost us much thought and extra work, yet we believe it will pay. Not in dollars and cents, but helping to mold and develop the rising generation of this country. To make the Eagle a family newspaper is our highest ambition, and we ask all to help us to do so. He who makes 2 blades of grass to grow where one grew before is a philosopher. He who causes one boy or girl to cling closer to the right is more. W.K. Kilbourne is away on business. Are there any other candidates? Better get on now. Elder Fryman is recovering from an attack of typhoid. There shall not be a dull thing in the Eagle in the future. Monday was quarterly court day, and several county citizens came in. Any exchange is welcome to clip from the Eagle's wings by giving due credit. Again, the children's column is left out, but next week the letters will appear. We need a new pair of socks. These old ones are holy, so holy that Santa might mistake them for a last year's bird's nest. Now is the time to pay your subscription. Teacher, is your school about out? Get ready to lick your flint, in school at this or some other place. Don't allow your powder to get stale. Remember, January 1st will soon be here. How many will allow their names to be dropped, and thus robbed a poor, hard-working editor and printer? 1,000 Sticks of Haydn will issue an industrial edition next week. who said Leslie County was in the rear as to activity. A country newspaper is an index of all counties' progress, both educationally and morally. Here the Eagle's Claw, Brother Chappelle, and May Success continue to crown your efforts. Burned to death. 11-year-old child meets with horrible accident last Saturday. At Indian Bottom, near the mouth of Rock House, last Saturday a little daughter of I.D. Cottle, a worthy citizen, was burned to death. The child was an imbecile, and was lying in bed, perhaps asleep, when a spark caught the fire to the bedclothes. There was no one else in the room at the time that the child was almost burned to a crackling before assistance reached. Our sympathies go out to the parents in this terrible ordeal. Aunt Mary Hogg, dead. Tuesday night at 11 o'clock, Aunt Mary, the aged wife of Uncle James W. Hogg, of just below town, passed gently away. She was 80 or more years of age, and had long been in failing health. The remains were interred at Sand Lake Cemetery in the presence of a large concourse of friends and relatives. Our sympathies are extended. Seriously ill. A phone message from Elk Creek yesterday afternoon informs us that Elder James Dixon, one of the best known and oldest citizens of our country, was seriously ill and had not expected to live. Uncle Jim is a pioneer Baptist preacher, greatly loved by all of our people, and is perhaps over 90 years old. Come on, candidates. You candidates what want to be elected had better announce in the Eagle what fur you are running. It'll cost you $5, same now as later. This concludes today's reading of Part 1 of Page 3 of the December 17th, 1908 Mountain Eagle. We at Kentucky, Tennessee Living would like to thank you for your continued support as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains.